Nothing lasts forever, even cold November rain. Welcome back, dear viewers. Today we finish Princess Crown, and we're gonna kick things off by heading for Pumpkin House, south of Cemeterieth. Reason being, back in Gradriel's game, the bartender of Pumpkin House, a ghost named Halloween, sold power plant seeds. And if that was part of his inventory then, it should be part of his inventory now, and our growing up potion requires a power plant seed. So let's head over that way. We'll make a stop here to beat up on a slave wood, which gets us a level up, and I also got a couple of mana essence during the battle, which is very handy, because we need those for the potion, and they can also be used to power up gems. And we do still need the red, green, and brown gems for the potion as well. After that battle, we are almost at Pumpkin House, so let's go see if Halloween has any power plant seeds for sale. No, me, you have to actually go in the house. Good job. Huh. Bar seems to be unattended. Where's Halloween? Well, if we talk to the ghost here, he says Halloween has been abducted by the hungry king of the dead. And if we look at our map then, we see a mountain off to the right. And that's where we gotta go in order to find the king of the dead. And here he is. And oh shit, it looks like he's going to eat Halloween. Well, we certainly cannot have that, so Proserpina, as usual, tries to interrupt things with the intimidation factor. The King of the Dead does not seem too impressed. And in order to release Halloween, he's going to demand a replacement meal. Specifically, he wants meat, an egg, corn, fish, and a mango. Yes, that's right, this bloated sack of ectoplasm just gave us a collection quest inside a collection quest. Fucking Proserpina scenario. Anyway, it is very fortunate that I've been stockpiling food for just such an occasion. And I already have everything ready to go. Alright, here's all your food. Well, even if he is a demanding glutton, it appears the King of the Dead is as good as his word. And Halloween will not get eaten and can safely return to the Pumpkin House. And as a reward, he gives us a power plant seed free of charge. Very nice. So there it is. I'm gonna put it in the reserve inventory so I don't accidentally plant it like an idiot thinking it's a mango seed. Although, if you don't have a power plant seed and you come back and talk to Halloween at the Pumpkin House, he will give you another one. So you can't screw yourself that way, thankfully. Anyway, we're gonna make our next stop here in Lowgrove. As you recall, we got in good with the goat herd here by removing the hallucinogenic mushroom from the Lost Forests. And having done that, all we have to do is talk to her, and every time we do, she will give us a free milk. So we can fill up our entire milk requirement right here without having to spend a single coin. Very nice. Alright, On the way back to base, I'm going to stop in briefly at Durangora. And instead of dumping these mana essences into the potion, I'm going to get my gem requirement out of the way instead. Gonna use those to charge up the brown and green gems. Which will fully charge them, conveniently enough. And in a random battle along the way, I also picked up a partially charged red gem, which, along with a new scroll, will give us a fully charged one. Very nice. So now we can go make a huge milk delivery and also clear up our gem requirements, as well as dropping off the power plant seed. All in all, a pretty good run. First, we'll start off with the gems and the seed. And the seed. Very good, me. Okay, and now we can bring our large shipment of milk into the main inventory and drop that off as well. So now we need 2 yellow herbs, 7 goblin juice, 3 mana essence, and that's it. We did have quite a climb ahead of us at the beginning of this little scavenger hunt, but we've made some very respectable progress. And now that we've got some inventory space free and enough money to drop a little bit, I checked into the shop there wasn't anything good. As I was saying, with some free inventory space and some money to burn, we can stop off at Goblin Market and buy up all the goblin juice we're going to need. $26 gold a pop, but we can afford it. Now, since we have to go through the shopping dialogue each time, we're gonna turbo on through this. Whee! That was satisfying. And back to base once again. All that goblin juice is eating up a big chunk of our inventory, so let's get it out of there. Oh, and it looks like I also found a mana essence along the way. So that's a bonus. We still need 2 yellow herbs. And 2 mana essence. And lucky us, both of those things can be purchased at Catobado. So that's the next stop. And this first merchant we find right here in the Merchant District sells the yellow herbs for a very reasonable 6 gold each. I'm not sure why I buy a third one here. I think I just forgot how many I needed. And the next merchant here sells something for 16 gold a pop. I'm really not sure what. But whatever it is, I'm sure I don't need it. Checked into the shop, nothing good there. And this grifter here sells power plant seeds for 2,000 gold a pop, which is completely ridiculous and would take grinding until the sun goes nova. So you don't want to do that. It's much, much wiser to do the Halloween side quest. Here in the Magician's District, there's someone who will give you bug powder for free. I'm not sure exactly where he is, but I got all that I needed through random drops. More importantly for us, here in the magic shop, is the mana essence we need. A little bit pricey at 50 gold a pop, but yeah, we got the money. And it's easier than farming. Beautiful. Last ingredients retrieved, it's potion time. Alright, Teach, let's get to brewing. And it looks like our potion is ready. Alright, choke that on down, Proserpina. Try not to barf. Yes, they're very nice, Proserpina. Oh dear. Anyway, now that we're all grown up, our magical strength should be substantially increased, so it's time to go hunt down Gradriel and show her what for. I like this slick way she rides the broom now as an adult. She's just like, ain't nothing but the thing. Yes, Proserpina, we're sure Gradriel is very impressed with your huge magical powers. Yes, the time has come for our revenge. Turn her into a newt. We'll... Oh, fuck me running. You had me dashing all around the kingdom, farming, golding, buying shit, side-questing shit, for a grow-up potion with a duration of approximately nothing? No, don't blame Gabriel for it. He didn't know any better. Any better than you did, Proserpina. And Gradriel's like, the fuck just happened? Anyway, that's the last book finally read, and wait a minute, no it's not. We've got a yellow book added to the other four now. And while I wasn't lying before about there being no more alternate character side quests, we do have one final segment to work through involving Gradriel again. And we've got time to burn, so let's go ahead and take care of that and end Princess Crown properly. Let's roll, Granny. So here in the final book, we find Heindel contemplating the 3 gems we retrieved for him as Gradriel, Edward, and Portgas. What he's saying about them, I honestly couldn't tell you because I have never found a proper translation for the final book. I do apologize for that, but we'll make do as best we can with educated guesses and context clues. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Gradriel hears a voice. Maybe it's Heindel's voice. Again, I'm afraid I can't say for sure. As always, if there's anyone out there who can decipher the runes, I would be very grateful. Well, whatever the voice has to say, and whoever it is, it's apparently enough to make Gradriel want to suit up and head on out. And here at the castle gates, we find Heindel himself. What's up, dude? Holy shit, dragon teleport! Nice place you got here. Yep, a lot of talking. Still talking. Just keeps coming. Now, something about 4. But, wait, there's only 3 gems, right? Is he talking about a 4th one? I think he might be. Yeesh! Heindel, what jumped up your ass? Anyway, it seems he's spoiling for a fight, and so it is. True final boss time! Fortunately, we still have all of Gradriel's nifty goodies from the end of her game. And so, Heindel here is pretty much your standard dragon enemy, just turned up to 11. He has lots of HP, he hits quite hard, and he has a new Fire Breath type attack or two. But overall, the differences between him and other dragons are more statistical than behavioral. He doesn't have too much new to throw at us. That attack that he just did with a ground flame that kind of boomerangs back at him, that's the big one. He likes to use that. And because I don't have a Gom scroll, he can knock my equipment off. Fortunately, both my defense necklace and gauntlet are at +5. Well, the gauntlet, of course, is now at +4. But the point is, they're fairly well leveled up, so they'll be fairly durable. And I'm going to stick with the gauntlet for now, just so we can get lots of criticals and bring all those hit points down at a good rate. Thank you, I'll take that mango. Ow. Almost 90 damage. Yeah, Heindel hits pretty well. But so do meteors. Over 90 damage. Well, shit. And an OTG. So yeah, even though he's arguably sort of an anticlimax in that he doesn't bring much new to the table, he's not to be trifled with. Actually, that defense potion seems like a very good idea. High critical rate. I am a fan. And yeah, it's never been something I've actually had happen to me, but I assume since you don't get a chance to organize your items before this battle, I gather if you don't have much in your inventory for this fight when you beat Larva at the end of Gradriel's game, I have to imagine you could screw yourself pretty well here. That's just a guess on my part, and I guess I stopped blocking a little too early there. Anyway, we'll put that gauntlet on. We've got him down to a little over 100 out of his slightly over 700 maximum. Doing pretty well. Lots of Yggdrasil fruit if we need it. Crap. Well, he's almost dead. We don't really need that gauntlet, and one more solid Shoryuken gives us a proper Starburst Game Ender. And a level up, not that it's going to do us any good now. So wait, was Heimdall himself the 4th gem? And Goddess Gaia, I presume. I guess she was sealed away, and by reuniting the gems, we've pulled off a Gaia rescue? Or a Gaiaris, if you will. Anyway, that's all just speculation on my part. Just spitballing here, folks. Again, if anyone can offer confirmation, that would be right decent of you. But yeah, the assumed Goddess Gaia and Gradriel are just gonna chat for a while here. So I'm guessing this was all some big master plan on Heimdall's part to, get everyone to bring him the gems, and then, since it looked like his body was the 4th gem, get Gradriel to kick his ass so they could all be reunited, and I guess summon the goddess. Just the best I can come up with on the available evidence. Again, I do apologize for not having a translation for this part, but it's a relatively small part of the game, even if it is the finale. And from here forward, the game is going to run on autopilot through to its ending. What the fairies and the youngsters are talking about here, I haven't the faintest idea. But I think those might be the kids that were captured and polymorphed by Proserpina. Because I remember Proserpina luring them away by saying, she could take them to meet the fairies. And so maybe now they're finally getting to meet the fairies for real. Again, just a guess, but it works nicely. Fly, sisters, fly! It looks like Proserpina finally caught up with Gabriel. Probably not sass her, Gabe. After that massive fetch quest failed, yeah, she's not in a real good mood, I don't imagine. And now you're a frog. Sucks to be you. Well, looks like, if nothing else, Proserpina has gained some confidence. Not that she needed any more of that. Feels able to threaten the people of, I believe that's Leland. Speaking of Leland people, How are things going for old Portkus? It looks like he's still having his issues with Captain Big Hook. Well, that's only fitting. Truly, theirs is a rivalry for the ages. Well, come sail away with me, lads. And here's Edward. And it looks like he's back at Valenadine Castle. Again, this is entirely speculation on my part, but I'm guessing maybe Edward has decided to become one of Gradriel's knights. He certainly does seem to be making a pledge here. Looks like he could be offering his loyalty. And somehow I don't think Gradriel minds at all. Well, it looks like things worked out fairly well for just about everyone. Arguably not Proserpina, but I don't think anything's going to keep her down for long. But it appears that for whatever troubles the kingdom might face, now and in the future, Gradriel's adventures will continue. That, however, is the end of our stories. I mean, really, how many bedtime stories can you have read to you in one night? Far past your bedtime, young lady. Pleasant dreams. And that, as they say, is that. We are finally done with I Played a Thing, Princess Crown Edition. It has been one hell of a long haul, so my never-ending love to all of you who managed to make the entire journey with me. I would also like to send shouts to Alan Kwan, Doug Erickson, and Anop Gantayat, whose name I probably just violently mispronounced. But, you know, the guy who used to run Andrea Sang. Anyway, without their various walkthroughs and translation materials, this would not have been possible. Well, I guess the next time I'll be seeing you all is for the results of the 5-year anniversary Q&A. I thank you for your questions and look forward to answering them, even the ones that are going to embarrass the hell out of me. And once that's all said and done, we'll be ready to move on to another game. Thank you all once again for watching. It has been a pleasure as always. This is Un, and that's game, Hendrix.